Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. What do we got today? Oh, a little fell. No, Talos, sorry, my mistake. Alright, let's run it, shall we? I think this is Saturday? I'm like halfway done with Monster Train, then I just gotta go grind out a few slice and dices and be done. Nothing too... It's honestly, it's not been too bad today so far. I've been taking breaks, you know. Shall we? Today we are Exile Luna secondary. We get Selene Acolyte in the starter, Malika's Pyre, Pushback Arkion is probably the scariest part of all of this. And Challenge in the starter as well. Oh. Well. Seer Orb, spectacularly bad, so I will be taking the other one. And this starter is not a Celebrate starter. I'll tell you that right now. We'll play Resolve, apply Valor, and that's fine. Titan Skin 1, it's probably okay. So what's the plan here in this fight? Oh, you know, the usual. Put up the boys, play Talos, flyer in, stack Valor, win the fight. Make $1 million in royalties when I sell my book about how I won this first fight in Monster Train. Retire in disgrace, I think, is the rough game plan. The retire in disgrace, of course, there's an implied scandal that goes between the points there. You know how it goes. You know, standard stuff, man. You know what I'm talking about. You know. We should make a point here to fly Talos to the front on one of these turns so that she can tag a little armor from Valor real quick. And then we can fly her back next turn. A good little optimization for this fight, I think, is worth doing. Not like we're in dire need here or anything. I also will be killing these guys front to back anyway, so I don't need to keep the sweep. And then we just step Talos on back, and even challenge the guy if you wanted to. Okay, good start. Trial, no damage taken. Perfect. Very good. I hope Malika's is nice to me today. Entropy Seraph. Let me think about it. So, if I play through Selene Acolyte, which is unsure currently, Entropy Seraph will turn off my sweep, which is not great. I think, despite that, I don't want to play Cleave, but it's really good to have a healing card, so I'm going to go for it. I don't really want to play Cleave, but it's really good to have. We'll do Phase Blessing. The problem is if we don't get any Conduit, but we should get some Conduit in this run. What do you got for me? Endless Smidge. Lunar Priestess. Hey, some Conduit. Perfect. Definitely take that. Okay, so we got Endless Smidge. I could play Smidge on a Shield Steward, but we don't have enough money. We're not super rich here. I'm thinking about... What is it? It's 210 and then I reroll, and I'm at 135. Okay, I can afford this. I believe. Yeah, it's the same to play Conduit 5. Okay. If you're keeping a score, by the way, now, considering the yesterday's run as well, that's our 5th in a row with no multi-strike. So, like, eventually the streak has to break, I assume. Eventually I'll be freed. I have a bunch of Conduit and I have Phase Blessing and I have Valor. I should be fine to take this trial. It shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. And so... I need to play Lunar Priestess. I can't fit everything. That's a bit of an issue. Well, I guess it's just like this then. What are you gonna do? No value from flight, so be it. Sometimes it doesn't work out super nicely. And then we'll just go Valor. Now the Phase Blessing is not like super good here or anything, right? Because it conflicts a little bit with Valor, but as we get further along it'll become better and better. Better every day. Celestial Storm is pretty good here. I'm a little worried about ignoring this wave. I think that it's probably fine to tank some damage here to guarantee this wave is not a problem. Is how you want to think about it. And we just need to let our Valor slow stack. And hopefully it's good enough. We go Full Moon every time. Triple Inspire. 3 Valor is 3 Valor. You don't have to love it. But our spot's not thrilling. I'm not super happy with it. I'm gonna play the Cleave to heal, I guess. Heal my Pyre, that is, of course. We kind of look dead. Don't we? Like a little bit we look dead. I don't like the way that this one's looking here. We can do 100 damage here. I think you need the guaranteed don't take this 6 though instead. And then what? How's it look? Not great. Indeed. So the Lunar Priestess is fake, the Conduit does nothing, and the phase— I played the Conduit for the Phase Blessing, and I was not supposed to. The Phase Blessing conflicts with the armor, add that one to the Knowledge Banks, put the Lunar Priestess on her own, ignore her, Shield Steward, Selene Acolyte goes here. Because the armor did nothing, it was like actually just useless. It conflicted entirely with my Valor. It's just weird. I won't have perfect phase control, but that's okay, I suppose. Oh, it also hurts my Selene Acolyte's damage output, though, pretty significantly. What if you have to play bottom floor? I don't know. How do you actually survive this run? How do I get out of here? I have no idea. I thought this wasn't going to be that hard, but it looks like it's actually a real problem. Escaping this fight looks almost impossible. Because these guys, these flagellants are just walking up on me now. And I do not do enough damage for them, so I just take my whole health bar from this. So I need to play a lower floor because I need to stop these acolytes, I guess? I don't know. This is worse than I thought it would be, for sure. So let's try playing Talos, Priestess, Acolyte, bottom floor, and then we'll play this guy top floor. Because bottom floor, Talos is going to take a lot less damage from the Spearmen, or from the Flagellants, I should say, and then they should die off over the next 2 turns or so. And then I play like Phase Blessing. Now, obviously the downside of this is that I end up tanking a lot of damage from the Trial. Nothing you can really say or do about it, though. It's just kind of how it is. We go here, we play out this one. I need to play the Celestial Storm, I believe. I think you just have to play it like that. But this might be just like too terrible. We might be unable to come back from this one. Because my front line is not good enough here. How's it look? 241. And then you go like... Celestial Storm's 85? 323? Okay, I don't lose. Which is a pretty okay outcome overall. I'll accept it. This looked a lot worse than I thought it would, though. I thought, you know, it seemed like we should be fine. But we can't actually fit our floor together, and I didn't realize that. Talos is not really the frontliner of your dreams. Oh, I hate when this guy goes to Pyre, though. He kind of beats you up. Take my 2 HP back. Because he gets all this armor and damage shield. And he kind of just beats you about. I might actually be dead. If I'm dead, we'll just reset. Or not reset, we'll just like start a new run. It is what it is. He'd have to hit me 5 times, which I think is unlikely. But he's actually gaining armor, which is tough. I think he's gonna hit me 3 times. Is my estimate here. 3 times. Okay, we lived. That was significantly worse than I thought it would be, and that's surprising. So I guess I was supposed to play the smidge. That's my take there. It's just shocking. I mean, the Phase Blessing draws were also really bad. I wonder if you should Phase Blessing the Lunar Priestess, maybe. Something to think about. Anyway. I'm tempted to take the intrinsic cleave here, but I think it's nothing. Maybe you just take Blood Suit for Arkion, is my thinking. Probably the way. It does a lot of damage to him. Holy Stone, Celestial Storm. Probably you play Holdover Bloody Moon in this spot. Could also do Gravity to put the floor together, but I think it's kind of bad. I'm gonna take Holdover Bloody Moon. A little bit stronger immediately. Oh my god, we don't... Okay, so we have to go to the arms shop. There's no way you can go to the magic shop here. I need a steel shop, but there's not one. Planetarium is good. Iron Tongue is not that good. I will take my Pyre HP, go to the alcove and see the event that heals me to full. Oh, no. Okay. Fight Club top floor is some damage. Spell Sanctum is a bunch of energy. I think you play Spell Sanctum here. I think that's fine. And then I can play things like Bloody Moon and Challenge there and Celestial Storm to ping backliners away. But of course we're going to play Planetarium top floor here, assuredly. And no Iron Tongue, no Equalizing Rings. I need... Hall of Mirrors double Talos is probably the way. I'd like to take Moonlit Glaive here, but I think you play 2 Taloses for this fight. Or for this fight, rather. I was gonna do Deployable Planetarium, but I think it's just this. Okay. We'll probably be fine now with 2 Talos. Should be livable. So we go Mirror, Talos. And then I want to play Selene Acolyte, but I kind of can't. I don't think. I guess I could, and then I just fly both of the Taloses up, but it's like tough, man. I need energy and I need space and I need draw in this run, as it always seems to be in the bad runs. Same as it ever is. Go get him, Spear Steward. I drew both Celestial Storms immediately, which is not good. This is a bad sign for me. Absolutely not great. And I guess I go like heal 7, I suppose. And there's getting kind of windy outside. I don't know if you can hear it. Probably not. It's getting a little stormy out. It's been a little distracting. Anyway, we go Inspire, Inspire. You're gonna be up here next turn. I'm gonna fly this Talos in front. Wave is not the worst to have. But like, oh god, where's my planetarium? There it is. Phew! I was getting kind of scared. And we want to do like a 17 to all and heal 2. Because then I can set my moon phase to be whatever I want it to be. I can also pull you to the front and save Lunar Priestess, which is better. Because then I can just do this. Because I don't want to fuck with the shield bearer here. What is that noise? It's like, it sounds like there's a leaf scratching against my window or something. There isn't, mind you. I'm looking. There is no leaf. But it sounds like there's one. Very odd. How do you die? Oh, 7 and then 13. Yeah. That makes sense. That would track. You're here? No, you should go all the way up so that you can hit a Valor hit. Let's do melee weakness on the boss. Get him, Penitent's Blood Suit. Get him. Nice. I took a little damage there. It's like a nothing you can do sort of situation though, right? It's kind of out of your control. In my mind, kill this guy. And then, does it matter what moon phase we are? No. Not really. Okay. And now we are fine, sort of. Fly you to the front now to get your Valor. And now we're sort of fine. We beat this guy, we heal a little HP. It's not that bad. So, I need draw and space, but I don't need space if I get a 2-space good unit here. So let's just do that. Well, Duskmantle's no good here. I'll play the Spell Chain Ritual Tome. A 2-space good enough unit, Steadfast Crusader with Conduit 5. He is a good enough frontliner for me, which means I don't need space, I need energy. And now we should be able to fit our floor together. We should go here, we should hit multi-strike quick, everything should come together. I don't have enough money to reroll this shop. I was thinking about this shift melee weakness 1 into the final boss here because we can just fly, and this is permanent. We can fly every round and put melee weakness 1 every round. The problem is that melee weakness gets wasted unless I get quick, but I should get quick, but I don't always get it here. And Resolve Valor 4 is Resolve Valor 8, which is really good. And it becomes Resolve Valor 12, which is like a lot of Valor, man. My damage output is definitely questionable here, once again. I think I'm supposed to go Valor here. I'm gonna roll because we can afford if it's an 85 or a 90 gold. It's a 95 gold quick. Oh well. It's okay, that's 6 shops in a row, no multi-strike. Maybe my game is bugged. Hard to say. I have 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 as my deployment cost. So there's no room for another Lunar Priestess. I'll take another Phase Blessing then. Or maybe another Cleave. Either one. I'm gonna take the cleave. More damage is better. Okay, well, eventually I think that the game will have to show me what I need at some point. And I need to take this trial, unfortunately. It puts us in a bit of a tough spot because we're going to be missing one unit here. And that unit has to be Steadfast Crusader. But maybe I'll just draw in turn 1. Aw, man. Oh well. Maybe I delay? What do you think? I don't love it. I think I'm supposed to just go start getting my Valor stacking immediately. And then I need to play like... I don't even know what I need to do. Probably Bloody Moon this guy. That way next turn I can Bloody Moon the... I can start Bloody Mooning every Axe Thrower for value and then not need it. That's pretty cool. I think we should do enough damage though with the Valor scaling on my units that it's not so bad here. And we don't even need it to be full moon. We can just kind of sit. This is a pretty softball fight for us though, I gotta say. Of the fights I could have been shown here, I think this was one of the better ones to see. We're really good into these guys, in my opinion. It's a shame about the Steadfast Crusader, because overstacking this floor is how we get all of our conduit. Guess I could just put 2 of this guy here. Come get him, guy. Yeah, overstacking the floor is where we get all of our conduit from. Maybe I get like a Spell Chain Tome of the Lost Path and then I could light play this guy and fly him in. That seems insane. There's no way that happens. What I do think here is I should swap the taloses. I think it's really good to do this at least once to diffuse my Valor. I think that's the idea. Yeah, man. You fucking nuked that guy. What the hell? Jeez, what did he do? The Bloody Moon isn't even that good now. I think I just play like Cleave, Phase Blessing, and then I'll rotate again. And it's okay. I'm gonna go to every Steel Shot, by the way, just so we're on the same page. I'm gonna find multi-strike in this run. I don't care if I lose the game doing it. I will be finding multi-strike in this run. Somewhere there has to be one. There just has to be one. I can't go 2 runs looking for multi-strike and not seeing it. It's incomprehensibly unlikely. It just cannot happen to me. I won't believe it. At least we're back to full HP. This is the other thing about Malikas. It has lower HP, but it's balanced out by the fact that you typically get a Holy Stone. Which I did in this one. Trample. Sweep. Pretty good. Impossible to fit this guy on the floor, though. This is not even in the realm of possibility, so I will be skipping. Because I don't think it's Holdover Begone. Although, you know, with a Sweeper, it's 1 melee weakness every round. Not the worst, but I don't really need it. Escalation with Intrinsic, that's kind of cool. You can just like overstack the floor a little extra, but it doesn't seem very viable. Maybe I take it and then permafrost it. Is there something else to permafrost instead? I guess not. I'm gonna take Cosmic Bolt. Attuned Permafrost. That card looks good. I think you go Arms Shop here. Maybe the Trinket Shop plus the Trinket shows me something good. But the Arms Shop could give me Mage Blade. That would be nice. I guess it could also give me nothing. Everlasting Light? This is usually good. Could just play Weapons Cache though, to put that with deployable. I have to take energy for it though, because my deployment is already stacked. I think it's too expensive. I'll take Everlasting Light. Is Silent Sentinel better than Conduit 5 Steadfast Crusader? I don't think so. I'll take Twin Blade. It's like Multi-Strike, kind of. And I'll roll Moonlit Glaive. I mean, I'm probably just gonna merge this. This weapon is really strong. It's worth, like, skipping a turn for. Multi-Strike Mageblade 3. It is kind of tough because it's Strike -1. Maybe not, actually. Now that I've thought about it, maybe instead I merge these two and then I play Moonlit Glaive on Acolyte on her own. Damn, if only I had held out for the dualism. Or not held out, if only I had paid for the dualism on the Conduit Lady. I don't think it's right because I'm poor. But it could have been cool. Could have been really cool. Draw -1 every turn. I'm sure that won't cause me any issues. You don't really get to be picky here, I feel like. We gotta make money. How it is. Crusader, Acolyte, Priestess. We have 5 units on this floor, which is pretty good. And then we're gonna do, I guess, on whoever has the highest attack, which is gonna be Talos. 2 train stewards. You better watch who you're talking to. You better watch yourself. I have 2 train stewards here ready to beat your ass. Hey, wait. Hey, let's talk about this. Well, I don't need the cleave on the top floor. It means I can Bloody Moon. I might need the cleave on the top floor if I want to play the Ritual Tome, which I guess I don't. I refuse to do the math. I should do a little bit of the math, but I'm not going to. I could play it and undo if it's bad. I'm just gonna let it go, man. I'll be alright. It'll be fine. And then... at this point, they don't even have the ability, like, they don't even have the capability to do damage to me. All the damage bounces off of the Valor. So I guess we can just walk here to the end. I'm just gonna look to make sure they're dying and then end my turn. Oh, I didn't even need this. Hey, Planetarium, nice of you to join us. Very kind of you. In fact, it's not entirely your fault. I am holding over a card. I can't complain too much. Maybe I should have done deployable on Planetarium, but I really feel like I just don't have the energy. And I'm not going to take energy in the next ring for it, right? I'm definitely going to take draw for this run. That's like a no-brainer, I feel like. Because you take draw, and then you get to draw faster to the cards that matter. We take some removals. We find our multi-strike in the next ring, maybe. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Shield of Wing. Doesn't really feel like it does all that much. I'd like to start picking things like this in preparation for Seraph. I'm not super happy about it because it's intrinsic, which is awkward. What do you know? Play Titanate on the Crusader. Although you could give him dualism actually, which is pretty cool. Because you get 10 conduit and then he gets to hold the multi-strike equipment, which is fine. That's 7 steel shops without a multi-strike if you're keeping score. Not that I am keeping score or anything like that. I'm just guessing, taking a shot in the dark. I kind of like duplicating the merged equipment and then letting it be fine. We can draw it whenever. It'll be alright. We probably put it on the Selene Acolyte now. I think that'll be okay. And then we'll have one on Steadfast Crusader, one on Selene Acolyte. That'll be alright. Assuming we survive this fight, I'm gonna make a suboptimal play in the next area. And you'll have to forgive me for that. Assuming we don't die here. Which I think is a fair assumption. I think we're okay. Yeah, give me 27 HP. 27 damage. I don't feel like I need to kill the Axeman there. This is the do or die wave, and I think we just go like Blood Suit here. We have a Cosmic Bolt to zap. I don't think it's too frightening. And we'll save the advance and do damage ability. I would like it to be the correct moon phase. I save the ability. And then you can just take a ritual tome, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have played the extra conduit. In fact, I think I should not have, but whatever. I'm feeding this guy a bunch of lifesteal for no reason. Not my greatest turn. You're supposed to play less cards there. I'm supposed to just do nothing. That's the game there. Okay, how's it look? Bad? Fine. Probably you just go to 302. And then we can end our turn. Might be good to cycle the taloses, but I don't think I need to. I think my Valor numbers should end up high enough now. 36 is pretty good. You can do 280 to the boss. If you like. 265, 290. Let's hit him for 500. Why not? I think we're pretty much in the clear now. Not a bad fight. It's a good thing we get to play top 4 on all of these fights. Definitely makes our lives a lot easier. Hey, my Bloody Moon is here. Nice. Just in time. Yeah, the multi-strike equipment doesn't even matter here because I don't even swing with most of my units now. But we can swing into the boss, so it's sort of good here. Set the correct moon phase. And I am not opposed to having the phase blessing just be a healing card. Because we lose a little bit of HP on this frontliner before the Valor starts stacking, so we can just use it to heal. Kinda cool. Nothing to be done here. Set the moon, play the cards. I think we should be fine against the silencers. I forgot about the fact that I have hold over Bloody Moon, which will be probably good enough because we have a ton of other pings to go with it. So I think it should be okay. I think. We'll see. Ideally we see multi-strike, of course, and then we'll be in an okay spot for that as well. Here's a... Almost have him. Just barely not enough for the one shot. Oh well. Okay. Now what? Spike of the Banished, Wings Radiance, Silver Ink. I like Wings Radiance for the final boss for the Titans. It's pretty good. And I'm gonna take draw, as we discussed. I think that in this position you should go to the magic shop. There we go. The curse is broken. Nobody ever makes me miss multi-strike 8 steel shops in a row. You never go 8 steel shops dry on multi-strike. That's what I've always said. What's up? What is 7 in a row? I still have the calculator open. So if my math was correct, the last one was a 3.3% to go 4. 5 is 1.4. 6 is 0.06%. And 7 is 0.02% to miss multi-strike in every shop. And then after that, it's just getting ridiculous. So I may have had a 99.4% unlikely outcome, but I didn't have a 99.8% unlikely outcome. So honestly, I got pretty lucky. Honestly, I got pretty lucky in this one. When you really get right down to it. Removing cards from this deck is the only thing to make it stronger. Everything else should be handled now. I don't want trash. You could take the Stoic Plate Mail there. And we're going Battle Cleric 3. I've been very happy with my Battle Cleric. I think she's been quite good. Yeah, and of course we went for multi-strike hard because I need to have it for this fight. I also cannot take this trial. That's all fine. And then hopefully I do enough damage here. I need to get like a planetarium or something. But we'll see. I fly in you and you. I do 135 with the zap, and I should do it. The Bloody Moon doesn't do that much, but I should hit this guy for 30. I may as well Bloody Moon, and then I may as well do 110. And he's almost dead, which is pretty good. We got him fairly low. We have 3 turns in this fight before it becomes a problem. I think I'm just going to hit the merged equipment here. I think she should end up positive overall for this. And then I can come up here and hit this guy with Bloody Moon, and then he'll die next turn. Okay. Where are we at? We're at 104 times 2. You're dead to Bloody Moon. I should Celestial Storm this floor. It's okay, it's not a big deal. Then we just set the moon phase correct. So 106 times 3 is where we are at the outset. And she ends at 120. Okay, so she doesn't end up losing overall. I mean, I guess it's impossible to lose, right? It's not even a question, actually. I don't know why I thought she could lose damage output overall. Every strike is +2 attack, every strike is -1 attack. This is always fine. I am foolish for even having to think about it. Let's play Planetarium. If you don't mind here, I'm going to go ahead and end my turn. And I'm going to play Moon Ritual, Calcified Ember, and end my turn. And I'm going to play Moon Ritual, Vengeful Shard. I like playing the Ritual Tomes, it feels good. 4 Titan Skin, end my turn. And then I'm going to play this, and we're going to end our turn. Okay, and now this run is wrapped up. I am okay with this outcome overall. I think that this run was fine. We probably would have been okay without the multi-strike as well, because we got it from the equipment. But that's not going to stop me from complaining. Is there a cool spell to copy? Not really. Not particularly. Arm shop for money and removals is fine. I don't really need a whole lot else here. When an angel moves, it gains Valor 2. This relic is just not quite good enough, I feel like. Needs to probably be like one more. I never want that thing, though. Group units gain armor 10? Cool, I'll take that. Remove 2, we can do Shield Steward and Inspire. Arms Shop has nothing I'm ever gonna want here. We could take Deployable and then miss, but there was nothing good here. So, we'll just get rid of another Inspire. And that's fine. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this Seraph fight does not have a silencer on turn 1, it has it on turn 2. If I'm remembering correctly. Let's find out if I'm remembering correctly. I believe I can do this. It is turn 2. The other fight is the one where it's turn 1. The actual Entropy on 7 fight. So I should just play the Valor equipment on Selene Acolyte, because it is better. Oh, my Steadfast Crusader dies. I didn't think about that. He's just 30 HP. Okay. Sorry, I have to undo. My fault. I need to put a Talos up front. And then... how do you get this guy to live? I guess you charge him forward at the end of this round. Or I guess I should say at the end of next round. Or start of next round? Yeah, start of next round. You go like this, and now he has plenty. Planetarium, my Bloody Moon's on time. Inspire, and then we're good. 146 times 2 should handle these waves. You should live. No problems. I'd like to Bloody Moon this guy before I start going. Okay, and now we're in the clear. Now we're all set. May as well take my melee weakness. Yeah, we clear the silence dudes with Holdover Bloody Moon. It was the card that I took mostly thinking about the early game, but it ends up also being good late game. Bloody Moon's just a really good card in general, though. No real complaints about Bloody Moon ever. It's quite good. There's a merged equipment for you, buddy. And we'll go here with Bloody Moon, and I can end my turn. I think there's nothing left. Nothing left to be done. Put a blood suit on the guy. And I should make sure that I don't drop my Bloody Moon, because I have a tendency here to just kind of go like, okay, well the fight's over, the run's over, I don't have to do anything else. I have to do a little more. I gotta be ready for these curse or the silence guys. That's all. That's all that's left to do though. So let's go here, here. I'm being disrespectful now. As you should be in this run. So I think the last silencer is here, and then I just end turn 3 times. Well, not quite. We need to play Moon Ritual as well. Oh, I did drop it. What the hell? I thought I played it. You know, I was even talking about how I need to keep playing it. Okay, we have the Finger of Doom, Cosmic Bolt. You see that guy over there? Fuck him. And then he explodes. Could I? Probably not. This run could have been a cool little melee weakness pivot, but I think that the Valor Resolve is a lot safer here. So that's why we're playing it. I think it's much safer to just give your floor 12 Valor per turn. Very good. It handles all of your defensive issues. Almost one-shot him. 2400. It was close. Yo, he died to the lightning bolt. It's like my favorite attack animation in the game. When the Lunar Priestess just strikes someone with lightning. Got his ass. I think the thing that's most interesting about this run is that it ends up with a bunch of equipments in a room that are not deployable but are important to the run. But we don't have to be turn 1 rollout because we're playing Entropy Seraph, so we just end up playing top floor in this run instead. And we end up here. It's kind of interesting. And I will be tanking this damage to my Pyre because I need to fly these guys up immediately. I think you go Moonlit Glaive. And then I just come up here and challenge him. Hey, but I need to fly these up so that I have a chance to save this guy. I think he might just be dead. But I need him to have the chance to live. I think it's outside of our control, though. If he dies, he dies. And he dies. He dies. He dies. So let's do challenge here. We should Pyre Light here. There's nothing you can do about it. He did his best, but unfortunately he just does not have the HP to survive this. But that's okay. Talos is also here. And she's been scaling Valor. It's a lot of damage, though, for sure. I'm going to play Ritual Tome, Bloody Moon, Ritual Tome to try to help out. Keep on him with the sweep, and then we cleared the corruption guys out as well. So it should help us a little bit with survivability. We don't have to live too long here. Savagery is going to be the longest part of this fight, I do believe. And I am trying to plan accordingly. Here's a... Probably what you want to do is set up a Phase Blessing fallback point here. If everything else goes wrong, Phase Blessing on the second Talos should keep me alive. And then it's just put melee weakness on the guy who's never gonna die. And in this run, it's this guy. But we can hit him with some, like, attuned damage, probably. Hit him with a Cosmic Bolt or something. We can also cleave HP. I don't think I need to keep Bloody Moon. Okay. I'm ending turn. And... I think I lose damage for this. I lose damage potential, I think. Is the correct way to say it. Firelight here, Moon Ritual here. The Bloodsuit is 90 damage per round is something. Yeah, I think you just want the Valor. I don't think you want to, like, overwrite your Mageblade equipment. I think you just want it to be fine. And here it is just fine. Hold this 10 damage, buddy. Because yeah, the other two are dead, so I'm just putting damage on Savagery now. I guess one more multi-strike would be good for killing the little shitter, the corruption dude. But he's not a real issue. I'm not actually scared of him. I think on this next turn we win anyway. I think I zap this guy with the Cosmic Bolt and it's over. You know, even though he died, I'd like to say thank you to my frontliner for letting the Taloses get off the ground. Because I think without them we would have died here, actually. Or without I wish I could just think of his name, Steadfast Crusader. I think without Steadfast Crusader we would have been in some actual trouble here. Good job, Talos. It was a shaky start for sure. I think Banished has one of the weakest early games of any clan. And I'd like to say that they at least scale into some crazy endgame, but I think Banished just kinda is fine. But your starts are always so bad on this clan. It's always a nightmare. Well, and also Luna Coven doesn't help. Anyway, my multi-strike curse is broken. I expect to see multi-strike in every shop from here on. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.